Oh yes, we're going to be taking a look at the IGN Amazon Fallout Pip-Boy 3000 Mark V. That's a mouthful. What's wild is that the unboxing experience begins with the actual shipping box. The fact that they actually had the Vault-Tec sticker holding it together was pretty cool. Very well packaged. It pulls out like a Happy Meal here. This is pretty cool. But look, before I go any further, if you guys want your own, they are being shipped in batches. I actually pre-ordered mine April of 2024, and I was able to get mine just a few days ago. So they are still taking pre-orders, but you're not going to get yours probably till spring. So you're not, unfortunately, going to make it in time for Christmas. That being said, though, for those of you that took the leap of faith and decided to pre-order this Pip-Boy 3000 Mark V back in April, you should be getting in time for Christmas. And this is the cool thing. I love doing pre-orders like this that arrive at or before Christmas. It makes the experience even just so much more joyful. And yeah, look, I'm going to unbox it now. I'm going to share the experience with you folks. I'm not going to wait till Christmas. Yes, is this supposed to be a Christmas gift to myself? But it's not. This wonderful die-cast piece is made by the Wand Company. Now, they're known for making lifelike props. I know they're making the Star Trek tricorder. I believe they're still taking pre-orders for that directly through the Wand Company. But don't quote me on that, though. Now, very well packaged. Again, die-cast with ABS plastic components. The stand here feels, it is metal. It feels more of an aluminum iodized surface here, but nonetheless, so it is metal. Gives it that unique high-end experience. There it is, the Wand Company. Again, they are a fantastic high-end collectibles toy company. They do make other stuff. Property of Vault-Tec. Love it. Kind of tapping on there, letting you know that, hey, this is, they are asking for $200, but you're getting a whole experience, the whole Amazon Fallout experience, to say the least there. Love the box, though. I don't know if I'm going to keep the box, though. It's a beautiful box. I love the whole art style displayed. And I don't even know why I'm folding the plastic here. I thought maybe I might keep it. I don't know. But this bad boy is going to be with me for a very long time. I don't plan on getting rid of him or anything. I loved the show. The show sold me. In fact, that's probably one of the reasons I pre-ordered this so damn quick. Was the Amazon show was done very, very well. Now, this is interesting. Please update your Pip-Boy at thewand.co. and with a QR sticker on there. But before I do that, though, I just want to kind of do a little bit of some close-ups here. Very well padded, more like a memory foam type fabric. It's constructed very well. The bottom half portion of the arm gauntlet is plastic, and there's a USB plug. I love how they just kind of designed the R&D, the USB plug on there. USB-C. Every button works. This is the beautiful thing. This is what I really, really love about this piece, is that every button has a function. Now, whether or not I'll be able to memorize and study it during this unboxing, no. This is going to be a lot of trial and error. And they added it is an LCD screen, but they added more like an acrylic plastic screen effect on top of the Pip-Boy, which acts as a protection and to create that CRT monitor effect, that old school TV effect. Just pretty nice. There it is, the steel latchet on there. My arms are tiny. I have to, when I put this thing on, I have to move it up all the way up to almost to my elbow. Scanning it on here, and you can kind of see the upgrade patch, which is this is right here is what makes this purchase really, really unique. It's a collectible that is not going to essentially fall into that realm of being dated. I would imagine, and I'm going to speculate, that during next season 2 of Amazon, there's probably going to be an update associated to correspond with that, with season 2 of Fallout, to kind of sort of like a marketing ploy, which would be fantastic. The fact, or maybe they might even include Easter eggs for season 2, or you know what they would do? What I would probably recommend they do: add behind the scenes info tidbits, sort of like a IMDb page on the Pip-Boy for season 2, or even season 1. That'd be wild. That'd be really, really cool. I mean, it's updatable, right? You can send the back. It's a shame though that it doesn't have Wi-Fi or Bluetooth capability. And I'm sure if they would have done that, it would have affected the price. But I'm going to tell you, this has a map mode feature on there. Yeah, you hold it down for about 4 seconds to power on. And again, this is, if it looks like I'm fidgeting and stumbling, it's because I honestly am. But there's a status, inventory, data, map, and radio. And the flashlight feature, essentially, it turns the screen bright green. Inventory, the rad meter, the clock, like the whole military time here. I'm like, I thought I can fidget my way through this experience. You can see the screen turn on there, but I did. I'm like, you know what? If I decide to say cosplay the San Diego Comic-Con next year as a Fallout character, I'm gonna want, like, I would want to be able to use this as an actual watch. But going back to the Wi-Fi and Bluetooth features, it doesn't have it. But if it did, think about how cool it would be to use like the map mode with the with this green CRT hue. I think it'd be awesome as hell. But again, I would imagine it would have affected the price. The radio is okay. The radio feature, it clearly needs the benefit of an antenna, and I think that was one of the reasons. Like the patch says, like, hey, we're gonna retune the FM radio feature so that it can work a little bit better. It's cute. It's okay. As I was walking around the room wearing it, the radio signal tends to cut on and off, and I'm thinking it probably just needs a more like an antenna type feature. But I mean, you don't want like a wire sticking out of this thing. This is pretty, we're making it. Everything else, there's a demo feature which I'm going to show. The radio works great. The animation, they put a lot of heart and soul into this thing. That right there is when that's the radio knob right there, and again, affecting the FM. Now you can adjust the FM volume on screen and the dial in the bottom right there. I'm going to add an arrow right here. You'd be able to adjust the volume manually and digitally. Yeah. The only negative thing, I would give this Pip-Boy a 9 out of 10. And the only reason I'm gonna not give it an actual 10, it's not because it doesn't have the Wi-Fi or the Bluetooth feature that I thought, for some real reason I thought it would include. It's the weathering effect. I think the weathering effect outside of the actual Pip-Boy is a little bit sloppy. In fact, you can take your fingernails, and you can kind of rub off the paint where you can even see like my nail scratches on it. So I think the weathering was done a little bit poorly. It doesn't take away from the experience. I mean, I get it. If you watch the Amazon show, you'll see that they all have this similar weathering effect, and it's not like the camera is constantly zooming on their arms to look at it, but when you have it in hand, and I guess you pay attention to it a little bit too long, you can see that the weathering is like, oh, this weathering was done kind of sloppy. It could have been done a little bit better. The way it looks, I would rather have had a brand new version of the Pip-Boy 3000 Mark V, meaning it hasn't been out on the field, it hasn't been weathered, meaning it would have been like a true, hey, this is a brand new equipment issued from the property of Vault Tech, and just have it brand new. And that to me would have probably made better sense than to resort to the sloppy weathering. But again, when you turn off the lights, it's the animation the interaction on this is really, really cool. Connect in, please reconnect it. This is like right here. I guess you can connect it and it'll pull up stuff from the internet. This is something that I'm like, whoa, why didn't you just like how much more expensive would have been to incorporate Wi-Fi, right? It couldn't have been that much. What, like an extra $20 for a Wi-Fi module? Yeah. Now at this point, I'm going to switch on to demo mode, and it cycles. It'll stay in demo mode until you take it out of it, and it's really cool because it goes through everything, and it's pretty much like if you were cosplaying, you would definitely want to have this in demo mode just because it looks cool. It just cycles through all of its animation, and it does make noise, and it beeps and quirks and so forth. No holotape found. Oh, that's something that's right. The actual Pip-Boy, you can actually install like the little cassettes and stuff. This doesn't do it. That'd be cool. That would have been a really cool feature. It's not the end of the world. I still probably would have preferred to have Wi-Fi on this thing, like a Wi-Fi or even Bluetooth. No, Wi-Fi. That way you can just get updates from the actual company. And nonetheless, it could be used. I mean, I think they missed the mark. The more I think about it, just speaking with you folks, I think they missed the mark by not adding the Wi-Fi feature and essentially turning it into a marketing tool, a marketing blitz, so to say. I mean, this would be the first line of the defense to get the audience hyped up for the next season, or even, like I said, or even folks who haven't even seen the show and are only familiar with the game. Why not use this as a promotional tool to promote, hey, Amazon has the new Fallout series? I don't know. This is just brainstorming ideas. If the Wand Company ever happens to watch this unboxing video, all my tips and advices are for free, but I do expect credit. Credit where credit is due. Otherwise, it's a beautiful piece for the price. I think it's fantastic. Arrived in time for Christmas. If you folks out there are big fans of the show and you want like an actual cool replica collector's prop that actually works, and knowing that you're going to get updates down the road, I say go for it. This is a beautiful piece for my collection. Like, subscribe. Folks, Denobi2 here, and you know what? Thanks for watching.